What's going on, guys? This is Ty with Brahman Bull Bullies, back with another little video from the yard. Wanted to inform y'all on a situation we had with this girl right here, Thug Rose. What is they doing down there? I don't know how that tennis ball got down there, if y'all can even see it. Show y'all this dude first. Big Rhino. But anyways, this girl, y'all know she's probably 3 months old now. And she was out here in her little pen that we've got set up for. We bring her out here to use the bathroom, stuff like that. But she was out there for probably, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes yesterday. I was at work, but my wife had her out there. And she brought her in. And of course, it was pretty warm yesterday. She brought her in. She wasn't nowhere near overheating or anything like that, but she was panting like, dogs do. And she put her in her little crate inside. Dang, Snook. Put her in her little crate inside, and she walked away, and she turned around and looked about, 5 minutes later, and this girl was gasping for air. Alexis, she worked on her for about 10 minutes. She instantly knew what happened because like I said, she was panting. She was not overheating. I want to make that clear. She was nowhere close to overheating, but she was panting. And a lot of times whenever dogs are, panting like that, the first thing they want to do is drink water. And that's one of the worst things that they can do. And we made a mistake that, can be made by anybody, and put her in there with her water as she was panting, and she started drinking it, and she aspirated. She got water in her lungs. She breathed it in through her nose. Get it off that while she's pooping. She breathed water in through her nose, got water in her lungs, was gasping for air. Her gums were already, losing color, and she was just gasping. Alexis FaceTimed me while I was at work, which Alexis knows what to do, but she just wanted to get my input on what to do, and what she was doing is, what she should have been doing. So she did the right things, and thankfully, she had the knowledge to be able to bring this girl back. We got her, or she, not we, like I said, I was at work. She got her back to normal, and she ended up taking her to the vet just to make sure that there was no, liquid left in her lungs or anything like that. And they basically charge us $200 to put a stethoscope on her and tell us that one of her lungs sound perfect, but one still has a little congestion. But that's to be expected. So, like I said, they hit us for $200 just to tell us that. That's how these vets are. I mean, if you have dogs, or if you're a breeder, most of them are in it for the money. I can't blame them. That's their job. Just like we have a job, though. But she's doing good now. She's pretty much back to normal. She's still sneezing a little bit. Rum! Dang, dude! I love you. Be careful. She's still sneezing a little bit, but she has no rattle in her chest anymore or anything like that. So she should be pretty clear now. But I just wanted to give y'all that story, guys, that way that y'all can, make sure if your dogs are outside and, you let them run around for a second and they're panting a little bit, trying to cool off, don't instantly give them water. Especially puppies like this, but even grown dogs, they aspirate as well. And that was one of the worst aspirations I've seen. I've seen it a few times with just, little puppies aspirating milk, but it's not, I don't know. It's not as bad as she was. Give me just a second. I'm going to show y'all the tool that we have to pretty much save this girl's life. Give me just a second. All right, guys, we're back with the tool. I had to run in and grab it, but this right here, it's an electric aspirator. Heck, we still haven't even washed it from when she was sucking her nose out. But this right here, it was a lifesaver. This saved this dog's life yesterday. we bought this for, you know, whelping puppies, and because puppies, when they're on the nipple, it's very common for them to aspirate, especially this breed. And the bulldogs, they're even worse about it whenever they're puppies. So we bought this for puppy whelping reasons, and it saved our 3-month-old puppy yesterday. She worked on her with this for, you know, a while, probably 15 minutes or so, and it saved her life. And this is definitely something you need to invest in if you breed dogs. It's I think it was probably $40 on Amazon, maybe, if that. And it saved me. Heck, I dropped numbers the other day for y'all, so I'll just drop them again. It saved me $4,500, you know, losing this girl. That's what we gave for this girl. If she would have, you know, went out right there, bam, we still, you know what I mean? We still giving the breeder $4,500 for it. So it saved us a lot of money spending a little money. We don't claim to have all the tools, but we do try to have the tools to fix the most common, what's the word I'm looking for? The most common incidents. You know what I mean? So if you don't have an aspirator, guys, even the little bulbs that you use, you know, for babies, even the little bulbs are better than nothing. But you need something if you have puppies to clear those airways, the nostrils, stuff like that. Whenever you are, not when you are, but when the puppies are drinking. I mean, when they're drinking, they're more than likely if you have a litter of puppies, if you have a litter of puppies, more than likely one of them are going to aspirate at some point, especially if it's bulldogs. Now these here, you may have, you know, 4 breedings before you have one aspirate, but if you're breeding consistently, you're going to have it happen. And that tool right there can save you a puppy's life, and saving a puppy's life saves you a ton of money. So that's definitely a tool to invest in. Just wanted to give y'all that story, guys, in case it ever happens to y'all, or y'all are ever in that situation. You'll know what to do. Appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see y'all on the next one.